Hello everybody, we're back, doing some magic. Magic! Okay. Anyway, so we're doing Pioneer today. So we have some kind of fun here. It's a fun little matchup. So basically, as we all know, it's 2020 now. And the 2020s, as we all know, are going to be marked by a massive class war that's, I'm sure, going to happen. Where the poor rise up against the rich.
Proletariat rise up.
Yeah, exactly. So what better way to foreshadow that than playing Humans versus Knights, the original class war. So I've got a just bog standard Humans deck, just like a bunch of pudgy guys named Ted or whatever. And you got a Knights deck, which is a bunch of fit guys named Tad, which is much
Sir
cooler.
Tad.
Sir Tad, yes. Yeah, so deck text and whatnot in the description. One other thing, just thought I'd mention this in person. So anyone that listened to my album that I put out last week, thanks a lot for commenting and liking that and all that. Really means a lot to me. So if you haven't seen that yet, link will be in the description for that as well. So it's 2020. Two 20-sided dice.
Two 20-sided dice.
Seems appropriate, right?
This one has 20 on it.
Fair enough. So, highest. Wow. 20 to 10.
That's not the year.
Close. So I will go first, and we will see you in game one. Alrighty, game one. Show my hand. Doink, doink, doink. A lot of doinks. Good.
And we've got those.
Whoop. Plains. Kithion. Good.
Draw for turn. Tournament grounds.
Yeah.
And here's the challenger.
Ooh, alright.
It's your go.
Draw. Well, this will make this a little easier. Thalia's Lieutenant. Counter. 3.
Yeah, can't deal with that. 17.
Good.
Untap. Draw for turn. That... Yeah, that changes what we have to play here. So, Godless Shrine. Going to 15.
Mm-hmm.
And here's a Metallic Mimic.
Ah.
Naming Knight.
Okay.
And it is your go.
Untap. Draw. Temple Garden untapped. 18. Smash.
Interesting. The new one's probably an instant, right? That 3 mana with Adamant, I think that's an instant, right?
Yeah, it is.
So that's probably what I'm facing down, so no blocks.
No blocks. Okay. Just that.
Just 4.
Just the 4.
11.
Here is a Charming Prince, which will exile Thalia's Lieutenant and return it on my end step. End step. Thalia's Lieutenant. Counters.
Do-do-do.
Good.
Untap. Draw for turn.
Worth noting, that one also got a counter from you playing this, but it gets taken away anyway. So
Here is a Knight of the White Orchid.
Ooh, yep.
And you have more lands than me.
I do indeed.
So here is a Sacred Foundry tapped. Oh, I can just put it into play, right?
Yep.
In that case, it's going to be Plains.
Okay.
I think. Oh, I didn't actually have a play. I thought I had a 2-drop. That was last turn. Yeah, it doesn't matter. We'll keep the Plains.
Okay.
That is, of course, a knight, so it gets a +1/+1 counter.
Yes. And the first strike is a nuisance.
And here is a Godless Shrine tapped.
All right.
And it is your go.
Untap. Draw. No fear.
Oh, actually, I had lost 4 life last turn,
Oh, yeah, you did.
so he gets the counter.
Sure. Still attacking.
Still attacking.
He doesn't get, like, death touch with the counter, right? You have to pay.
Yeah, you have to pay for the death touch.
Okay.
He's just a 2/3. I'm mostly doing it to flip Gideon. Is it worthwhile to... I think we'll block there. That will block there and...
First strike on Prince.
We'll block like that. First strike.
Just
on
like
Prince.
that. So these are 3s.
Yes.
+1/+1 counter. That. Oh, I probably don't want to.
No, you don't want to fight with him. So
he'll fight him.
okay. Yeah, that's gonna hurt.
So
And I take
4,
5.
5. Yep.
So I go to 6.
And then Kithion flips, which knocks off all his. Well, it actually doesn't knock off his +1/+1.
No, it
counters,
doesn't.
Which is funny. But so he's got 2 +1/+1.
Or does he
counters.
exile? Do those exile and come back? I think they do.
Oh yeah, these ones.
Yeah, because
these ones do. Yeah,
because they need the loyalty counters.
sure. Yeah, so he does have boring old these counters. And then I will go up to 4 to untap him and give him indestructible
Till your next turn.
until my next turn. Yes.
You're done.
Yep, I'm done.
So end step, I lost 4 more life.
Yep.
Get the +1/+1 counter.
Just nuisance.
Untap. Draw for turn. Kinda really wanted that metallic mimic for this turn. So we have our nice history of Benalia
Yep.
giving us a 2/2 knight.
Which, here you go.
That's great.
Got some more where that came from.
It's a lower counter. And we played our land for the turn. So here is a Fervent Champion.
Okay.
And it is your go.
Draw. Slow, but I'll take it.
What is this Gideon I'll do?
Turns a new creature, does what I just did, or makes something attack him. I guess probably do this. Experiment one. Human.
Yep.
Don't have mana to do that. Make him a 4/4. Attack with these for 8.
8.
He does the prevention clause as well, of course.
Yes. I think we block him, take 4.
Sure.
Puts us to 2. Fervent Champion.
Conveniently gives him another counter.
Yes. Which puts him up into 4/5 range, which means he can start blocking.
Charming Prince. Flicker.
So you get Evolve trigger
Yes.
first.
Yes. Flicker Thalia's lieutenant. And then comes back into turn. Counter on all these men. That's not
So he
big
gets,
enough to trigger this.
No,
twice. So, but he does get the counter.
But he
from
does get
just
the counter.
Him entering. So.
And I think Gideon would still be a creature.
Yes, he is actually.
So
He is still technically a human creature
when
that
I
happens.
get a +1/+1 counter.
Yeah. Yeah, good. That's it.
Untap.
That's kind of funny.
Upkeep. Nope. Draw for turn. Well,
Seems like you drew a lot of lands this game.
yeah, it's just a bit. 4 mana. Here's a Valiant Knight.
Okay.
And it is your go.
You're 2. So technically, draw. Here's a plains. Activate Gideon. Attack you.
So I'll block Gideon with a... I think I have to block. So 3/4 on you. 3/3. 5/6 on your 5/5. And block like that.
And then you'd be taking 1.
And I'd be taking 1.
Hiya!
Ah!
Heron graces champions.
That will
Humans
do it.
get +1/+1 and lifelink for exactly 2.
As a murderous rider, I could have, just got Gideon with
Yeah.
2 life.
Oh, that would have been funny. But, yeah, so this gets this just big enough.
Well, and then he pumps all your
Yeah.
life +1/+1. But
they don't
yeah,
have trample or anything. So
he doesn't need that.
Yeah, so 2. Woo! Barely. Yeah, it seems like you were a little flooded that game.
Just a little bit.
We will see if the same thing happens in game 2. All right, game 2. Go ahead.
We've got those.
Whoop. And for me. That's unfortunate. Given that that is the copies that are in the deck, but that's my hand.
Tournament grounds again.
Hey.
My challenger this time is a Dauntless Bodyguard who bodyguards nothing.
Good party got blah, blah,
Yeah.
blah, blah. Mr. Boopster.
Mr. Boopster.
Draw. That's
It's Mr. Boopster's
upside
champion.
down for some reason. Okay.
Put your deck down backwards.
Apparently. Here's a plains, and here's Kithian. Go ahead.
Untap. Draw for turn. Unclaimed territory.
Mm-hmm.
And here is a Worthy Knight.
Okay. Pretty worthy.
Attack you for 2.
Take 2. 18.
And it is your go.
Untap. Draw. Okay, this is backwards again.
I don't know, did you shuffle around?
I think I might have, which is not ideal. That's not bad, actually, as a draw. Here's a Castle Ardenvale. 2 mana. We're going to gather some townsfolk and get some that 70s snow. Which is somewhere. Thank you. I'll make that trade if you want it.
I don't want to make that trade, so 18.
Go ahead.
Untap. Draw for turn. Ooh. Here's a Plains.
Yep. Here's where this gets scary, I think.
And here's a Dauntless Bodyguard on my Worthy Knight.
Oh, boy. Yep.
And that gets me a human.
Yep.
Who can play the human game.
Apparently. Yours are like actual servants.
And a red and a white. Yeah, they carry the swords for the knights.
Oh, no.
Here's an inspiring veteran.
Oh, no.
Who gives me another.
Oh, no.
That 70s snow.
Yep. You're going to out-human me. I mean, you already have. These are all humans.
6.
Yeah, I don't really think I want to double trade for
Mr. Boopster's champion.
So I will take 6. Go to 12.
And it is your go.
This is going to be a hard one to win, I believe. Here's a Plains. Smash.
Block. Nah, I like him.
Just like that?
Just like that.
Yeah. Indestructible. I basically just wanted to flip this.
Yes, I figured.
Yeah. So, lose these. But that's alright. And then he will force he will force what's your biggest thing? Him, probably?
Any of those.
Any of those? Him to go at Gideon. Why not? Go ahead. That's actually probably pretty bad. Come to think of it. Probably shouldn't have traded those 2 tokens just to flip this. I was getting this confused, even though I just had it in game 1, I was getting this confused with the other Gideon that has the Gideon emblems. And, like, does actual things. But on an empty board, turns out, Gideon Battleforged, not the best one.
Here's a Knight of the Ebon Legion.
Yep.
Who will bring with him a little friend.
Yeah, I'm not winning this one, I don't think.
And here's a Blood Crypt tapped.
Okay.
And go to combat.
Yep.
So 5 at Gideon, 7 at you.
Jesus. Okay. 5.
And it is your go. You lost 4 or more life.
I sure did. Draw.
So the Gideon was not a player.
Apparently
Though I
not.
think if it's any player, so.
Okay. Well, this is still going to be too slow for this, but that's alright. Temple Garden untapped, going free.
Ooh.
I mean, I'm dead to just on board anyway. Experiment 1. And then...
Make 2 1/1s, gain a bit of life. I mean, it's not enough, but...
No. Is it actually my best play, though? Probably. Sad as that is. Yep, rally for the throne. Make 2 humans, gain 3 life, going to 6. Getting no evolve triggers. How sad. Pass the turn.
Untap.
Yeah, I just didn't have enough going on this game, really, to get anywhere.
Very worthwhile. Yeah, that's not very helpful. Here's a Sacred Foundry tapped.
Yep.
We're going to pump our Ebon Legion.
Sure.
And swing.
2, 4, 5, 6. 7, 8, 9,
Yes,
or 7, 8.
6, 7, 8.
Yeah. You got me. Woo! Yeah, so Dromoka's command, great when you have a board presence. Not so great when you have 2 1/1s against an army of 3/3s. But that's how it goes. So, that was game 2, and we will see you in game 3. Alright, game 3. Finally get to decide which social class comes out ahead. Is it the working class or the ruling class? That's my hand. We'll see.
And we've got those.
Whoop. Nice. Planes, to you.
Draw for turn. Ooh. That was not a good draw.
That's what I like.
Unclaimed territory. Knight. Naming knights, of course.
Yep.
Knight of Ebon Hand.
Sounds good.
Or Ebon Legion. Jorgo.
That is a card, though, isn't it? Ebon Hand. That sounds familiar.
Yeah.
Well, anyway. Here's a Sun Petal Grove, which comes in untapped, of course. And Experiment 1 to you.
Untap. Draw for turn. Here is a mountain. And here is Sword of a Lord. Metallic Mimic, naming knight.
Yep.
I will attack you for 1.
I will take 1. 19.
Enter go.
Untap. Draw. Reasonable. Temple Garden untapped. 17. 2 mana. Hanweir Militia Captain, which is bigger than Experiment 1, of course.
Gets him a counter.
Giving him a counter. And I will bash for 2.
I will take that too.
Go ahead.
Interesting. Draw for turn. Well, it helps make this turn less painful. Unclaimed territory, naming knights.
Yep.
White and a red for an inspiring veteran.
Yeah. Gross. Yep.
And a red
Oh no!
for a fervent champion.
M2! Sure.
Counter.
Yep.
And then we're going to go to
that's
combat.
Gross.
And attack you for 2, 4, 5.
Just those ones?
Yeah. So he gets +1/+0 from the fervent champion.
Yeah. Okay.
So 3 and 2, 2 first strike.
Yeah. Five total?
5 total.
Take it. 12.
And it is your go, since you lost 4 more life this turn.
Yep. Draw. Planes.
I guess he keeps a chunk of flesh for later. He's a vampire. I guess he drinks blood.
Gather some townsfolk.
He just like takes a bottle. He like stabs you and then he holds the bottle out. Like, yeah, there's enough. Getting drunk tonight. That's what gets him his counter.
So, 2 humans.
2 humans.
And a Shanna, Sisay's legacy.
Oh no.
Which is definitely big enough to grow Experiment 1.
Yeah, that's just a bit.
And go.
If somehow the Shanna isn't big enough to grow an Experiment run, something's gone horribly wrong.
Yes, 5/5 at the moment.
Untap.
5/5.
Draw for turn. No. Worst draws. Terrible draws. Here's a Blood Crypt tapped. And that is a 5/5. Oh, actually, no. I don't want to do the Blood Crypt tap. I want to take that back.
No
There's
problem.
a swamp. And so he is a 3/4 at the moment.
Yeah.
Attack you for 3.
And you can grow him +3/+3.
Yes.
And it gains you a bunch of life.
It is actually 4. It's not 4 other creatures. It is 4 or more creatures. So
Yeah.
chump blocking doesn't actually stop him from flipping.
Just wondering if I care.
It does shrink your Shanna, which is also important.
Yeah. I'll take it.
I shall pump.
Sure. So 6 total?
6 total.
Go to 6.
And it is your go. Boop.
Yeah. Just Death Touch? Yeah, +3/+3 Death Touch.
Yeah.
Okay. So, untap, upkeep, flippity flop.
Yes, you definitely have 4 or more creatures.
Yes. So now he's like the same size as her, which is pretty
Yes.
sweet. Draw for turn. Of course. None of your guys have trample or anything. Three mana. Rally for the throne. 3 white, of course.
Yes.
So make 2 dudes. Gain 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 life. Going to 13.
And now you have 2 very giant guys.
2 very giant guys. Experiment 1, of course, does not flip from any of that nonsense. Attack with both of these.
Chump block one
7.
of them.
Chump block one of them? Okay.
Take 7, go to 11.
Here's a fortified village tapped. Go ahead.
Untap. Draw for turn. Here's a Godless Shrine tapped. And it is your go.
Oh, I forgot on my end step I get a 1/1 as well.
Yes, who is human cleric.
Human cleric, yeah. White and black, but that doesn't really make a difference. So, untap, draw. Seems reasonable. Charming Prince, who will gain me 3 life. 16.
Don't want to scry.
Nah. Don't think so. I do want to grow these a little bit, though. And then we got Brave Red.
Not the Death Touch guy? I guess it probably doesn't matter.
No.
Yeah?
I'm picking the one that, if I pick black, then you just chump both these.
Yeah.
And I can't actually
So,
push it through. But now you can only block one of these, and almost everything else gets through. So I think that's enough. Unless you have something crazy.
so Death Touch to the one that will
Sure.
make 1/1s. And you guys can go sit in the corner.
Yeah.
You're in timeout. You're useless.
So 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16.
Yeah, you got me.
Yes! Oh god, you even had 2 of those!
Yeah, I'm like having a Blood Crypt Mountain in unclaimed territory.
Oh, God.
So my first round, I'm like, well, that's terrible. And then I draw another unclaimed territory, and I'm like, that's helpful. And then I draw a history again. I'm like,
Oh man. Yeah, you were a couple
there
down
we-
from it. Oh, that sucks so much. That probably would have been enough, too, honestly.
I had all these stories to tell, but not the mana to tell them with.
Apparently. So, you know what this means? Working class rises up in the 2020s. So, you have that to look forward to. Because this was, of course, a prophecy. This wasn't
Yes,
just
it was
a
a
game.
prophecy.
So, clearly, Bernie Sanders is going to win the 2020 election.
Not Yang Gang.
Well, maybe. Maybe.